MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Harry James, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Theo Copeland, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Harold Castro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he looks at a fork ball in there, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. James, only 20 years old. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Nick Castellanos now.
The right fielder, number 9.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers, nothing. Royals coming to bat. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Number 14.
And that's in there for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Miguel Cabrera is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box, Grayson Grenier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. No score here as we play inning number 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate now, Nico Goodrum, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, two away.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Grenier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Striding into the box, Jeimer Candelario. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Right, come on now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now, Victor Reyes. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Reyes is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So he sets him down swinging. Victor Reyes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate, Theo Copeland,
the left fielder,
as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To the left side, but it's well foul. Line drive to left. Grossman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in, and out.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. And that misses 1-1. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. And this is hit hard to the right side.
Hey, one down right now.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here.
Up next for the Tigers.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Hey, come on, guys.
The 1-1. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Now at the plate, Grayson Grenier. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Grayson.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Goodrum comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike three for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half. Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Swings through it for strike number 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Theo Copeland.
The left fielder.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. Taylor coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Harold Castro.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. The throw into second.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come. Next will be the designated hitter, Kristen Stewart. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. In the air to straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Grayson Grenier. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And Sally will make the play here to retire. Tim Hill will come on in relief now as he'll make his...
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end.